Any victory is a good victory. There's a lot of very good things we did in special teams and on offense. And defensively, there's a lot of things that are fixable, and there's some that are work in progress. We'll continue to work. We'll approach this Monday much like we did a week ago, and fundamentally go out there and work to get better. We have some young, inexperienced players that we got to continue to push that need to grow up in a hurry. Looking forward to having the opportunity to get to 500 this week at home versus South Carolina. So big game for both of us, and looking forward to the challenge.
Mark, what's the latest on Drew, and if you know if he might be available this weekend?
Yeah, we'll see how the week goes on. I'm in no position to talk about that right now. He had an MRI. He's going to consult with our doctors and some specialists, and we'll get to the bottom of it and see what's best for him.
It's definitely his back, because there was some confusion. People were saying back and leg, and it's definitely back.
It's his back.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Was it hit mark? He got hit in that?
Yeah, but he's had some issues that were lingering, so it's not just one hit. So if you look at the hit, it doesn't look anything too much, but I think you put that and compound it on some of the back problems that he's had, and even going back to last week at Florida.
Did he have back problems previously since he's been here?
No, he had a few issues come up in the summer. A couple things were bothering him, so some of this is chronic.
Will Stephen play either way, even if Drew's healthy?
I would assume so. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you went back and looked at Stephen's performance on film, what did you like most about it?
I thought he was really exceptional. He started a little shaky the first possession. After that first possession, he really settled in and played an exceptional game, really. He made good decisions. He was very poised. He was accurate on the deep ball. He got the ball on the bubble screens, where you have the run-pass options on the bubble screens, and the RPOs where we get the ball down the field to CJ. He made very good decisions and was very poised, and he was accurate.
How much do you think just his threat to run helps?
There's no question. There's no doubt it helps. Even if it's just somebody on the backside just lingering around a little more, then you could get a few more yards sometimes instead of the overlappers all the time. And so it definitely helps.
Dorian Becker's hamstring aggravated again on Saturday. How worried are you that that's going to linger throughout the rest of the season?
Anytime you get a hamstring, it's aggravating, period. It's aggravating me. It's aggravating to the player. It's just, a situation where it's just hard to predict hamstrings. He really did good. He did some good things. He's getting better. It's really nice to see a young player get better at some areas where he's weak in just a week. From one game to the next, see him make that kind of improvement. We know the level of competition will go up for him, but he certainly, again, just like I mentioned a week ago, it's very evident to see the talent that he has, and he's a smart kid and he works at it, so he's getting better.
Is Cole back, or is Landy?
Yeah, Cole is getting back this week. We'll see. I have no idea, but they say he'll be out there today, so hopefully he'll be out there and continue to work, and we'll see how he is, and I won't make any decision or anything until we see how the week goes, but I'm sure Landon will play no matter what. But Cole, we'll see what his ankle's like.
Throughout fall camp, Eddie Green was saying how he needed the tight ends to be more consistent. What did you see from them, and how does that help moving forward?
It was really good to see. It was good to see us make the routine plays that we talked about. It was nice to see CJ make one or two difficult catches, and he really ran the ball nice after he caught the ball, which is the best. When you put it all together, it's the best he's played, and with blocking as well. He can't put the ball on the ground on the one fumble that he had, but he really did some good things.
I know you said Johnson will play either way, but if there's a chance that Barker is still healthy, is there still a decision to make over who starts, or does Barker get to start no matter what?
Oh, Drew's listed as a starter on the depth chart for a reason. Mm-hmm.
Jared Daniels still with the team?
Yes, he'll be available to play after this week.
Is that a suspension or?
Yes.
Is it difficult to manage who's the starter when you have a guy who comes in and plays well, but then there's a guy who didn't get the opportunities because he's injured?
It can be, but you know, we will see how it goes. You know, we'll see. I'll see how healthy it is. It's hard to talk about hypotheticals right now. I have no idea how healthy Drew is going to be and what he's going to look like this week. So I was just asked, do I anticipate Steven playing? And the answer is yes, I do. To what extent, I don't know.
What changes did you make specifically on defense in the second half to sort of get them going in the right direction?
We did make some adjustments. There was a few things, and you know, we've got to play better defensively. Some of it is, like I said, some of it is, you know, fixable, you know, relatively easy to fix, and some of it is going to be a work in progress. But Coach Elliott made some good suggestions from the press box, watching it from the press box, some suggestions at halftime, and some adjustments that really that were helpful, and really we should have played better than we did, and that's what kind of gets you really pissed, because you know, the first play of the second half should have went for -1 or -2, and it runs it on us. It gets you all out of kilter, and you know, we've got to play better. You know, and we got to coach better and the whole deal. So, but we did make some good adjustments at halftime. The guys just settled in and started playing better, and the game went the way it was. And again, make no mistake, we all know that that's not acceptable defense, and not under my watch. And I know what good defense looks like, and we'll work hard to get it fixed. But it's also not good to get. You can't, when you're not playing good defense, you certainly can't go out there you know what I mean, with turnovers and fumble punts, and you know what I mean, and in bad situations. And like I said right after the game, you call a very aggressive call that really would have been fine, but our corner comes off it with bad eyes, and those are the things that you got to get fixed that are relatively easy. I mean, cover your guy, you know, so you know, some things can be fixed, but it's not good to get completely out of kilter when you're struggling, and it's not good to have, you know, one play turnovers, one play punt return, you know, fumbles, one play touchdown. You know what I mean? It's all that, you know. So, you know, we just got to settle in and let the guys settle in and play a little bit.
Who are some young guys on defense who give you the belief that we can be a good defense? We get some things fixed, get some guys some experience.
Yeah, I think T.J. Carter's a guy that we have to bring along at defensive line that has to play. Adrian Middleton's doing some good things inside. He's playing better. Tymer DeBose is a big body that we have to get to play more consistently, to play better. You know, to rest guys like Courtney Miggins. You know, we have to get some more depth in there. You know, so you know, our ends are getting some good pressure. We're not doing good with the inside guys. You know, and you know, y'all could see it. You know. I'm by no means labeling you experts, no matter what you say and write. You know, half the time you don't know what from what. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can see when you're getting good pressure and you're not getting. You know, when you rush for, you got to get some pressure, and you certainly can't let them run around back there all day and then find an open guy. And then when you pressure, you know, there's you know, you got to get to them and you got to cover them and you got to watch the screens. You know, so there's always issues, and so. That, you know, when our ends are getting pressure, we've got to do a better job of containing them from inside guys.
Where is Matt Elam right now in his development?
Well, his development is he can do some good things when we're in the odd front and they're in big sets. So when he's a 0 nose and they're in big sets, you know, so we're playing people, and they do play some 12 this week. They'll be in a lot of 12 personnel, so they'll get in some big sets, and as we move forward in this league, he's good at that. When you're asking him to do some other things and then spread games and all that, it's harder for him. And he's not, you know, he's not rushing the passer very good. But again, that's not his strength.